Alright guys, we're going to work on multiplying a double digit by double digits. So if I have the equation 24 times 36, and this is my math problem. The first thing that I'm going to do in working the strategy with the area model is going to be to draw me a rectangular box. Now, before we did this, we learned about perimeter and area. And we also talked about expanded form. So I'm going to expand my 24 into 20 and 4. So I have broke that apart into each place value. Now, on 36, I'm going to do the same thing coming down this side. So this is going to be 30, and this is going to be 6. I'm going to split those two. Now, as I have the rectangular square, I'm going to go ahead and since this side's 30, I'm going to go ahead and mark this side as 30. And since this side is 20, I'm going to go ahead and mark this side as 20. This side is 4, so I'm going to go ahead and put 4 down here. And this side is 6, so I'm going to go ahead and put 6 over here. So now I have labeled all of my area model sides. To find the area, and I'm going to change pins so you can see what I'm doing, I've got to find the area of this rectangle. Well, if I cover these two up, that means to find the area of that, it's going to be 20 times 30 or 30 times 20. It can be either one of them. 30 times 20 for this one. And I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. So that is going to be 4 times 30 or 30 times 4, but as long as you're using those two numbers. And then if I cover up, I'm going to have 6 times 20. And down here, I'm going to have 6 times 4. So at this point, I've got the equations in the box to find the partial product. So when we worked with the place value chart, we knew if we decompose this, this can be 2 times 10. So if I took that 10 out, I know that I'm going to, on the place value, move over 1. So that's the reason I tell you, go ahead and pull those 2 10s out because you know you've moved over to the left twice. Then all we have to do is multiply the first 2 digits. So that's going to give me 6, and the area of that box is going to be 600. I know that I have a 10 here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out my 0, and then I'm going to have 4 times 3, which is 12. And then I know I'm going to pull out a 0 here. And 6 times 2 is 12. And there's not a 0 to pull out here, so 6 times 4 is 24. Now after I have that completely done, I'm going to bring all my partial products back over here and line them up. So I have 600, I have 120, I have 120, and I have 24. I'm going to add all these together. Now when I add all those together, I want to make sure to keep my place values in the correct area. So I'm going to add all my 1s together, which is 4. I'm going to add all my 10s together, which is 2, 4, 6. I'm going to add all my 100s together, which is 6, 7, 8. So my answer to this multiplication problem would be 864 using the area model.